So to that, my friend, it is said that 2025 will be a very intense year of change and transformation. Let's see how it happened for us, and may we change for the better. May 2025 be a beautiful, glorious year of self-discovery and self-empowerment. A year of transformation and evolution individually and collectively.
Elloa, Elloa, ASMR, 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 ASMR.
Hello, friend. Hi. Welcome to a new ASMR video. Welcome in my world. At my desk, at my computer. Welcome in my home, there behind the scene, where I'm editing all the video that you're seeing on stage tonight. Welcome, friend. Welcome for this new ASMR Ramble video. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not doing so well, I hope this video will bring you the calm, the kindness that you need to feel comforted, even just a little bit. I will do my very best to surround you with a very positive and calming energy, so you can feel safe at least for this moment. Just forget about anything else. We're now here together. As usual, I would like to say a little word of welcome to anyone that just joined the channel for the very first time. Hello, I'm Elloa. I'm a content creator and ASMR artist. And here on this channel I'm creating all kind of video for your relaxation. And you're very, very welcome here. Thank you for checking out this video. Do not hesitate to leave a little word in the comments to introduce yourself if you want. I always like to connect with my community, even through videos. I think it's nice to know each other, and for me it allows me to adapt my video to what you guys like and need the most. And all my regular viewers, welcome back. Thank you, friend, for joining this community. And to those of you that are becoming a member to support me, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for your contribution. I appreciate them so very much. Thank you so much for supporting my work and having my back, so to speak. I appreciate it. Now, let's get started. What's the most important? A very, very, very happy New Year, my friend. Happy, 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 happy New Year, my friend. A very, very, very happy New Year 2025. My best wishes for you all, my friend. Let's take a moment to embrace this new year starting now. It is said that 2025 will be a year of change and transformation. The beginning of a new chapter for us all, individually and collectively. When a year is predicted to be a year of change and transformation, it can be a little unsettling, because we do not really know what to expect. And I do believe that I had more or less the same kind of discussion, of discourse last year at the start of 2024. But the idea is that when you do not know what the future will be made of, the best is to work on yourself. Work on your own strength, courage, and wisdom. Learn to connect with your inner guidance by exercising it every day. Open your heart to welcome good energies and love, and be able to offer that as well to the world. To be all in all in a good position to welcome whatever may come. To be flexible, but yet grounded enough to have some stability and solidity, and to be able to not be unsettled by the possible changes and transformation occurring outside of you or within you, because changes can come from two directions, within and without, obviously. So my dear friend, I wish you courage, strength, resolve, and wisdom for this year 2025. May you go through all the changes, transformations, and challenges unscattered and resolve, working on your own journey and on your own self-development. May it be a year of growth and transformation for the better. so be it. So now that we have made our wishes for the new year that just have started, let's have a little talk together. And first and before everything, I would like to speak about the channel, because you're interested by the channel, aren't you? That's why you're here. So let's speak about the channel. So in 2024 I made a decision, which was to stop to create gaming content. Actually, I took the decision at the end of 2023, but 2024 was the first year with no gaming content at all. And I'm very happy to have taken that direction. As a reminder, there was 3 reasons why I stopped to create gaming content on this channel. The first reason, I'm not playing all those games anymore. Second reason, I want to be creative in a different way. I want to have one space in my life where it's not related to video game. It's a way for me to explore something different. And third, it's not good for the algorithm to do too many different things on the same channel, so it serves no purpose to do it. So one of the first things I did to prepare 2025 was to remove from the public view all my old ASMR gaming videos. I've been hesitating a long time to delete them all. I ended by changing them as a member only video, because I know some of you really enjoyed them, and some of you might want to return to those videos. So they are accessible at the lowest tier of membership if you want. There's almost 100 videos, or a little more than 100 videos. So there's now a very large library for the members. And I know I've promised to not hide my content behind a paywall, but here I think the difference is subtle, but yet there's a difference. It was that or unlisting the video, and no one will be able to see them. So here, at least, if you really miss my old Elder Scrolls Online video or my old Star Wars The Old Republic video, you have access to them and you can continue to enjoy them if they were helpful for your sleep and your relaxation. And on the other hand, it let me really give and insist on this direction on this channel that has nothing to do with video games. There, it might be the last time I speak about video games on this channel, but I still would like to have at last 5 videos per month, 4 for everyone and 1 specific for the members that are supporting me. That will be then accessible to everyone. So there's still a lot to work to make it happen, but it is my goal, and I hope that with all the changes that happened to me at the end of this year, I will be in a better position to create content for you. I am currently working hard to catch up, and soon. A channel that I can be proud of. Once I managed to catch up with the production speed, I want to work on improving the quality. And maybe investing in a real camera one day. Yes, it would be nice. But yes, there's so much things to do. But overall, the channel will stay the same, hopefully evolving to offer you more content of better quality, and I hope you will enjoy it. So, this is the start of the year. This is the start of 2025. Let's see how the channel has evolved at the end of 2025. May this video be a witness in time of how things were. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And if we want to speak about real life, I think it sums up very well the situation. It's always an excuse to drink more tea. It's not tea, it's a herbal infusion, but it's so good. There's some blackberries in this infusion. For Christmas, I have received a box with different tea and infusion from my daughter's boyfriend. And that's a very delicious infusion that I discovered just today. It's the first time I'm drinking it, and it's so good. It smells delicious, and it's tasting so good. This infusion is called Children's Laughter. Children's Laughter. I think it's a cute name. The last few months have been, I will not say eventful, because that's not exactly what happened. Oh, there had been some really nice events, of course. For example, I went to Dreamhack in Stockholm. It was my first trip in Sweden, and it was really, really nice. I've been spending some time with a very good friend of mine, which is an artist and a streamer of great talent on Kick. And she has been really nice. She's called Razorite, and she has been offering me to lodge with her and her partner, and she brought me to all events, and she has been a very nice guide and a really beautiful host. Then I met my community friend, which has been spending a lot of time with my community on Twitch, Nolvi, and she's from Sweden herself, and she used to go to Dreamhack every year. it was the occasion to meet her for the first time. So that was very nice. The event itself was cool too. Met a lot of cool people. It was fun. And it's always nice to be in a convention atmosphere like that. And during Dreamhack, actually, another big event happened, which I have not talked too much on social media because it's more private, but my daughter got a baby, a little boy, which means that I'm actually a grandmother now. That's why I'm dressing up with those type of jumper, you know, made in a crochet with a crochet scarf. Need to have the look now. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm very cold. It's pretty cold here because I don't have, my heat is not working. So it's 15 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Celsius here, which is pretty cold, especially when you spend your day in front of the computer. So that was of course a very beautiful way to end 2024, but it's not all. In October I had something weird happening to me. One of those moments where the universe is poking you with very clear sign. For me, I could not mistake the sign that was sent to me. It was disguised under a form of a very innocent video, random shorts, a little comedy video from those two Italian guys called Lionfield. You probably have seen them. They're all over the place on TikTok and YouTube shorts. Two Italian YouTubers making pazza jokes. But there's one video that's kinda hit me in a certain spot, and it moved everything within me. It electrified me in a very weird way, and it kinda suractivated my mind, and I started to be inspired. Like I am walking down the hallway with all doors closed, and suddenly all doors start to open, letting me see thousands of possibilities that I never imagined before. In addition, as those two YouTubers were Italian and speaking about Italy a lot, I suddenly remembered that Italy existed. I would not say that I had forgotten. Didn't forget, but I didn't thought about it many times. I was more intrigued by the north of Europe. You probably know that I fall in love with Norway. One of my big regrets was to have missed the opportunity of moving over there. I was missing it. So my attention was more towards the north than the south. But then it reminded me of my cultural heritage. So by all means, I have no Italian affiliation directly. I don't have any Italian blood, at least not directly. Maybe, in Europe, you never know, but not directly. However, has a lot of influence upon me, and especially my early childhood, I guess. My father was a painter, a classical painter, a teacher of painting in the Royal Academy of the Arts of Brussels. And as a painter, obviously, he had a lot of art book and a lot of art book of the Italian Renaissance. And I've been educated in that atmosphere. So my aesthetic have been heavily influenced by the Italian Renaissance. My favorite painter was Sandro Botticelli, and as a preteen and a teenager, instead of having posters of Mariah Carey and other singer and bands, I had a beautiful poster of the Primavera by Botticelli. And I really loved the faces he was doing, and I realized that my idea of what a beautiful woman or what a beautiful man is are heavily influenced by the work of Botticelli. My mother was very fond of Italy herself. She actually speaks Italian. She learned it at school and she used it for her work. Both my parents enjoyed food, the culture, and the music, the cinema. So I've been educated in that aspect. And actually my parents fall in love in Venezia during a school trip where my father was the first assistant of the teacher and my mother was one of the students. I'm even wondering if I've not been created in Venezia, but not sure. Possible. In any case, it's not all, because when I was a teen, my grandmother organized a trip to Venezia 3 years in a row. So I've been 3 times in Venezia. Really gorgeous city. I'm very happy and glad that I had the opportunity. The traditional school trip that we students did in the last year, it was in Italy as well. We went to Firenze, Roma and Napoli, and in some place in between to visit different cultural points. I was one of the only students actually interested with the architecture and the art, while all the others, they just enjoy to do party and slack and do nothing. When we went to Firenze, I was the only one that wanted to go into the office museum because I really wanted to see the Botticelli in person. Even the teachers didn't want to join me in the queue. The queue was very long, but I was the only one from the school to go to the office museum. And I think I even paid it with my own pocket, which is quite funny. I was really considered like a weirdo because we're doing a school trip and I'm trying to educate myself without the, how can I say, like, it's not even the teacher that asks us to do it. I just go on my free will instead of slacking somewhere and having fun. Well, that was my idea of fun. The last time I did a trip with my father was in Firenze. we have been spending 3 days there. I was 26. He organized the trip, or actually organized the trip, and he paid for it, but it was his suggestion, his gifts. He just didn't want to organize it. Because I told him I've never taken a plane. He told me, really? You never took a plane? Well, let's take a plane together. So the first plane I ever took was with my dad to go to Firenze when I was 26. It's a very nice memory. It was very pleasant to travel with my dad, and I regret that I have not done it more, because he was a very pleasant person to travel with. He really enjoyed to visit the interesting things, and as he had a lot of culture, obviously he shared that with me. So I had my personal art guide with me. But at the same time, he wanted to always take break and eat something because he was tired. So it was nice. So we had good food and good culture. What a girl can dream of, or I think that was perfect. I even remember at some point we went to a gelateria to get some of those extremely delicious ice cream, but we went a little bit over the top by purchasing a super giant garnet with I don't know how many gigantic ice cream ball we took, but that was way too much. I could not finish, and I promise you I can eat a lot of ice cream. I can eat liters of ice cream, no problem. Anyway, I find it quite amazing what a simple prank video created by 2 Italian guys on YouTube Shorts can create as a turmoil within. Because there's not only that, not only the memories flowing back into my head, there's a lot of inspiration as well, of reminder of who I once was, of who I can still aspire to be. I cannot put in words everything that happened because there was a lot of movement, a lot of inspiration, all of that happening within me. And I know that for the people around me, I felt distant and, a bit bizarre and weird. This led me to some decision where I asked my boyfriend to move and that we will not continue to live together. I felt the call, an urge of continuing my path, not completely alone, so I've not broke up, but I felt the urge to continue my path. And to me, that little video that awakened so many things was the sign of the universe to start to get going. It is time to move forward. It is time to walk my path. And there's nothing more sacred than walking your journey. Nothing matters most. It is the most important thing you can what I do. Last year when Christmas yelled at BlizzCon, "It is time to go back home," I heard him and I went back home, and I came back to World of Warcraft, and it honestly was a great decision. All through the year playing World of Warcraft had been healing, a true healing wounds that, I don't know how it was even possible to heal it, but there it is. And I was part of a new community, and I joined a guild called Starship, and I made new friends, and I felt like I belonged to a group, and I started raiding again. But most of all, by coming back to World of Warcraft, I came back to the source. Why I started to be a content creator, a community manager. Why did I become a gamer in the first place? So you see, my friend, when I hear the call, answer the call, and it's always for a good reason. I trust the universe to guide me where I need to go. It is just a question of listening, paying attention, and when you feel the call, answering it and not disregarding it. So I really try to do that. And at the end of this year, that's what I did. And so I hear the call, and I decided to walk alone. And I'm glad I did, because I can now focus on discovering who I am and what I want to be without influences, with not too many influences. That's what I need. My children are adult now, both of them, and to be lived by myself and have the time, space and energy to just have to deal with my own shit allow me to understand myself deeper. So I think it's all come to that, a journey to self-discovery, remembering what mattered to me, freedom and independence, creativity, compassion, culture and discovery, environmental cause, and contributing to make the world a better place. Step by step, one tree planted at a time, one relaxing video at a time. With my live stream, where I welcome people from all over the world to play together in some virtual space, so we can share friendship and companionship. I like to do that. That's what I want to do. I want to continue to do that. It is so precious to me. And so now I can feel again the excitement of getting up in the morning, knowing that all the tasks I will have to do are exciting and fun and enjoyable, and that I can create whatever I want and going in so many different directions. Before that, it's the time of the great restoration. There's a lot of work to do because during those last few years, a lot of aspects of my life have been in disarray. always rebelled. But now I feel like I have the courage. And now I feel like I can do it. Last year I didn't have the strength. Now the willpower. So my friend, that was a very long ramble. Very long ramble. But this video is a witness of where I stand in the start of 2025. And maybe do the same on your side. Open a diary and write down where you stand at the start of this year. Write it somewhere. If you don't have a diary and don't want to get one, write it on your computer, or you can send me a message too, if you want. So you have a trace, you have something to witness. Where you stand now is at the end of the year, at the end of this year. From the point you will be at that moment, you will be able to look back and to realize, oh my God, I did walk a lot. I am now in a very different situation, or I am now in a very different place. So to that, my friend, it is said that 2025 will be a very intense year of change and transformation. Let's see how it happened for us, and may we change for the better. May 2025 be a beautiful, glorious year of self-discovery and self-empowerment. A year of transformation and evolution, individually and collectively. May we transform ourselves so we can transform the world for the better. And so be it. Thank you so very much, friend, for listening to my ramble today. I hope it was enjoyable to connect with me in such a more intimate way. In any case, I thank you for your presence on my channel and for sharing this with me. I wish you and